Very good evening. Welcome back to Equestrian Live. We've been broadcasting throughout this Saturday here from the Jane Latta Marina at Durban Shongweni Club. And the night has fallen. The lights are on. We were here 24 hours ago for the team competition, United League of Champions. Tonight, it's all about the 6-bar, the aQuellé 2022 Foresyte Winter Classic N&T Diamond 6-bar competition, which always attracts a lot of support from the crowds. The crowds do love the 6-bar. And they've come out in their droves on a chilly winter's evening to brave the cold, to have a drink at the Shongweni bar, to sit on the bank and to watch their horses try and go to new heights over the 6-bar. Very good evening wherever you may be. And with me in co-commentary is Michaela Beeman. As you can see, we are wrapped up nice and warm. Got the beanie on to brave the weather. Have you enjoyed the day so far? How's the jumping been for you?
Yeah, it's been fantastic today. We've had some highly competitive rounds, some very competitive combinations making their way through the classes, and we've had a great day here in Shongweni, so looking forward to this evening as well.
Great day we've had, but it's now night time, which is the right time for some 6-bar action. Let's take a look at the field before Michaela takes us through the rules. We've got Foresyte Buck Rogers with Ryan Walbridge. He goes at number 1. At 2 is Lorette Knowles-Taylor, more Warunda Z. That's got plenty of power in the back end. Carolyn Chelchinski, Midgard Zingaro. Amy Jones, Brad Kors, Calaho Casano. Hannelise Comfer, Regenesis Vet, White Waters on time. Jethro Bowers there, Rathmore Kudeker. Terry Lee Bryson, Siccato's Boy is a big, powerful jumper. Leona van der Merwe, Capital. Hamiris is in there in the mix. Oscar Ngube, Consigo, Johan Lotter, and Nova Zonnenstra's Poor Moore, I think's got a sneaky chance. And I think there's one more. I think there's 11 of them. As far as I know, there were 11 starters in this N&T Diamond 6-bar. No, I believe we're back down to 10. One has come out, so we're back down to 10. Michaela, of those 10, who do you like?
Oh, tough one looking through that list. A lot of dark horses. I think Casano's got a lot of power. Could be something great to watch. As you said, Staccato's Boy really could be a dark horse there. But I think I'm going to put my money on Paul Moore. I think he's got what it takes to get to the end. Lorette
Knowles-Taylor's got a pedigree for this competition. One will remember Nabub forever. Was it in this arena or was it at Kep? I think this arena broke the record 2 meters 5. 205, yeah, I've just been given that information, confirmed. 205 holds the record, Nabub forever with Lorette. He had a few outings with various riders in the 6-bar, but Lorette the most successful in breaking that 205. Good money on offer, 20,000 Rand, I believe, to the winner. I believe 5,000 for second, and then anybody who makes it to the third round will be guaranteed 1,000 Rand. Let's talk about the rules, Michaela. How does this all work? A little bit confusing to me.
It's actually relatively straightforward, I think.
Great.
They've just rubbing it in a little bit there. As you can see on your arena there, if we get a wide shot, you can see there's a combination of the sunflowers on the left, and then there's a single vertical on the right. Those are simple warm-up fences. The riders can jump those as they please. They don't fall part of the competition. The 6 fences...
So you don't get penalised if you stop or knock those?
No,
okay.
No, those are simply your warm-up fences. Your 6 fences, however, those are the competition. You'll notice there is a start, there is a finish post. You do have to go through those, no time obviously, but you do need to go through your start and finish. 6 fences, where I've got a maximum of 5 rounds, 1 round and 4 jump-offs essentially. And if you take a rail, that's it, you're out the competition, unfortunately. No comebacks, no buybacks, no second chances.
So in any of the rounds, if you hit any of the fences, it's not just the last fence that counts, it's any of those 6?
Absolutely, they all count, despite the last one being the high priority, they all count. So yeah, rail down, you're out. If you have a run out, now this is where it gets interesting, you may continue, however you may not start again. You start from the fence which you ran out at. So if you have a run out at fence 4, you've got to make a circle and start from 4 through to the end.
So you're supposed to navigate your way, if you have a stop, back into the jump where you ran out. You can't start again. You've got to go hug the jump before and try and get back in line and start from there.
Absolutely. A very, very difficult thing to do. Not ideal. Most of the time, if it happens, riders elect to retire and, of course, are then withdrawn from the competition.
Now, I'm told there is a practice round to begin with, and I'm assuming that that doesn't count. So they can have a stop, a run out, a fall in the practice round, and they're not going to be penalized. I think it's just to get some orientation under the lights, to acclimate underneath these lights. I see here Ryan is just popped Buck Rogers over that little double. Buck Rogers today was a little bit cheeky in his was it the 130s?
Yes, I think he was. He was rather full of himself, not interested in the job at hand.
Do we know what the starting height is going to be?
We don't have confirmation yet. We are waiting for it from the judges' box. They will let us know what that final fence stands at to start with.
Do we know what the first fence stands at?
No, none of that information yet either.
Okay, I'm on comms. So here comes the practice round. So I believe that the practice round, the final fence stands at 1 meter 40. You see, I've got comms with the information here. Thanks to the guys. So the last fence in the first round stands at 1 meter 40. Obviously, the build-up fences, I suppose the penultimate fence around about 130, 135, and so they go down. But now, what happens? How many? There is a limit, right? You don't just keep going. There's one full round, and then they call them jump-offs.
Correct. So
and how many jump-offs are we allowed?
We have a maximum of 4 jump-offs. So total amount of 5 times down the line. That is the limit. So if we get to the end of the 5th round and we still have a tie, then we have a tie.
Okay. Going to be interesting. A few of the horses have jumped through the double just as a warm-up, and there they all are. You can see it's chilly conditions out here this evening. Lots of people in their beanies and got their jackets on. It was a splendid day today. It actually got pretty hot. But as soon as that sun went down, did drop in temperature. The horses will appreciate it. Nice crisp conditions for them. Under lights here at Durban Shongweni Club, and this is sponsored by N&T Diamonds. Big thank you to them. Right, so this is the practice round. Here goes Ryan and Buck Rogers.
Easy as you like. Straight through, no problem.
Well, it's not that big.
Well, you know, you still want to have a good take.
It's going to get bigger.
That is the point. But you still like to make sure you have a good, confident run through your practice.
So
and
here
you know
goes Lorette. Brings in Belgian power on a more Warunda. I've got a sneaky suspicion about this one. Hup.
Lorette's an expert at this competition, though, isn't she? She knows exactly what she needs to be doing.
Sit there and aim straight. Caroline Cholchinsky, Midgard Zingaro. Got a bit of a sneaky hunch about this fella as well.
He's got a lot of scope, a lot of power. He's certainly not unable to do the heights.
Okay, so this is only the practice round, so they're allowed to fluff their lines on this attempt. And I see they're all landing and going right, so those that have jumped are going to the holding pattern on the right-hand side.
Now, if they
Brad Kelleher Casano just gone through with Amy Jones. Next to go will be Hunley's Comfort, Regenesis Vet, White Waters on time.
Now, I wonder if they all go through this practice round well, whether there'll be a petition to turn it into the first round.
I wonder if it's going to go up for the first round. Oh! Okay, so that's a free hit for her.
Oh, that was lucky.
Free hit. So they'll go back up.
You only get one.
Yeah. So next to go will be Rathmore Kudakur Jethro.
Super, straight through. Now, we know this is just practice run, but it's still nice to see them going through confidently. It gives us a lot of excitement for what more is to come this evening.
Terry Bryson, Staccato's boy, jumped in the 130s this afternoon. Oh, I think he's going to be a player. Oh. 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 2 down in the practice round. Capital Hamiris, Liana Fanameva. This is another one with big Belgian back end. Darko. Built for big fences. Oh. Oh. Easy as you like. He did lay a toe on 2 of the smaller ones. They were possibly just too small for him.
That was my thought. You said he likes the bigger fences, not the small ones.
Leona and Hamiris. Oscar Ngube, Kelaho Consigo. For United Charter Services. Jumped under lights last night in the team competition. Had a few down there. That's down. So he's going to have to up his game here.
Yeah, last night he had a couple of uncharacteristic rails, because then he jumped again earlier today and went very well. So
that's why I was just thinking, could it have something to do with the lights? Is he a horse that enjoys the conditions under lights? Let's see, he had one down in the practice round. That's his free hit. And last to go, Johan Lotte, Nova Zornstraw pour moi. And for me, out of all of them, that's the one that's gone through the best.
I agree.
So far.
I agree. He's my pick for the competition. Don't let me down, Johan.
So now the fences are going up, so we're going to need some comms to see what height they've gone up to.
One
155.
Yeah.
155, the final fence.
So at what point do you think we start looking at that final fence and going, wow, that's big?
So if they have one down now, they are gonzos. If they have a run out, Michaela, they can start
from where they ran out.
And if they have a second run out, they're effectively eliminated.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But if they have a run out and they jump it again and then they go through clear, they stay in.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so they can go through to the next round.
That's correct.
Okay. Here we go. Foresyte Buck Rogers, Ryan Woolbridge, got to live up to his name. If he does, it's blast off time. Come on, Buck.
Ooh.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Ryan and Buck Rogers. Lorette Knowles-Taylor. Amor Warunda Z next to go in the first round, the first true round. We've seen one practice round. Super.
Great way to start the competition.
Nicely done from Lorette. Caroline Chelchinski, Midgard Zingaro.
Do you happen to know the distance between the fences?
11 meters. Nicely done.
Another one through.
Look at her smile. I saw Caroline just before the competition started and she was white as a sheet.
I can only imagine.
What have I done? She's probably going to win it. Ooh, that's an odd start. Got straight. Amy Jones, Casano.
Yes.
So if you had them down in the practice round, they've gone up.
And now we're good.
Genesis Vet Whitewaters on time had one of them down in the practice round. I think it was the penultimate fence.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely
good.
done. Nicely done. Jethro Bauer.
5 for 5 at the stage.
Rathmore coup de coeur. 155 the final fence.
Oh. That's it, railed down. He's out, I'm afraid.
Thanks for playing.
Come back next year.
Staccato's boy now, Terry Lee Bryson, had a few down in the practice round.
Packed to the brim in the grandstands. It's fantastic to see so much support. How was
Nicely
that?
done. Here's a kick out. This is his trademark. Leanna Fanamava, Capital Hamiris now.
Ooh, rattled at the last, but it's stuck. So we got
Chris
two
will be
more.
coaching her from the sidelines. He's also had great results with Castigo in 6 bars gone by.
Castigo was another fantastic campaigner in this competition, but I think 185 was his limit, and quite honestly, I don't blame him.
Oh, it's down. The last is down. So, first round claims 2 victims. Oscar and Jethro both gone.
Just Johan left to go.
.55 vertical, the final fence. Johan Lauter. Last to go in the first round. Nova de Zornenstrahls pour moi, and then the fences will be raised.
Yes, and he's through.
Nicely done from Johan. So 2 out. So the 6 bar is depleted by 2 now.
Yep. We just go to the 4 fences now.
Now, what is the reason for that? Why not just start with the 4 or keep it at 6? Is there a particular reason why?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but to me it makes sense to just have the 4
Because they've run out of poles to make the last one higher. They need the poles from the first 2 fences to build it higher. That's why.
Well, that makes perfect sense. I wonder how many poles we've got.
1.70 meter is what it's gone up to now, the final fence. Gone up 3 holes.
Gosh, I could have walked under it before it went up. 1.70 meter. That's a rather large fence. Do we have any information on the previous fences, or do we not really care?
I don't have any information, but it's all about that last fence, I guess, 170. $175. No, 170. 170. It was lip reading. 170. So this is the first of the jump-offs. Is that correct?
Yes.
We've had one full
Yes.
round, and now this is the jump-off.
That's
so it's
correct.
depleted by 2. Effectively, it becomes a jump-off.
Yep, and we have a max capacity of 4.
So Ryan Walbridge will go first. Foresyte Buck Rogers. Field depleted by 2. There were 10 starters, we're down to 8. I think we're just about ready. There is the bell for Ryan. He's on his way, picks up a canter on Foresyte Buck Rogers. There he goes, far end of the arena, just cantering past where we're seated now. 170, the final fence. But remember, if you touch any of them, if any of those go down, you're out. 1, 2 clear. 3 clear. Oh, and 4. Now, interesting. No. Is he bailing out? He's put his hand up.
I think he's...
So he has an opportunity to jump that,
Yep.
and he's going, but he has to
just that.
jump just the 170. So he's going to approach from the other side. He's jumping a warm-up fence. Has he retired?
Yeah.
No, retired.
Calling it a day. I don't think one really should be approaching that last fence as a standalone.
Here's the replay. There's a more Warunda Z starts their approach. Oh, last minute bailout. Back to our live pictures. Here comes Lorette. A more Warunda Z. 1 clear. 2 clear. 3 clear. 4 not clear.
No!
Oh, down at 170. Gone down. Take a look at the replay. He jumped it, he tried. Just a little bit beyond him this evening. So, we've said goodbye to Ryan. We've said goodbye to Lorette. Previous round, 2 out.
Now, we don't quite say goodbye to Lorette yet until the end of the round, because if nobody gets through and they're all on 4, we carry on with the 4s. So as long as they're all equal at the end, she could still have a tiny chance.
Oh no, what?
That is horrible.
Jumps the 170, but knocks the fence before, which was sitting at around about 150-ish, 145, 150. Knocks this one. You see, he looked up and he saw the one in front of him and he went, and jumped that easy.
Yeah. Totally game for the final fence.
Okay, Amy Jones. Kalaho Kasano. That's a big... Oh, he jumped that well. Jumped that well.
Oh, come on.
Didn't jump that so well. Gave it a try. Well done, Amy.
Jumped the first 3 well, landed after 3, looked at it and went, oh wait.
So no clears thus far. Well tried. 170 jump by Midgard Zingara, but had the previous fence. Hunley's Comfort comes in. Regenesis Vet. Whitewater's on time. Jumps some clear. She goes into the lead. 2 is clear. 3 is clear. 4.
Oh, and again it's down.
4 is down at 170.
You know, that 4 false jump off might come up.
Replay, Whitewater's on time, cantering to the last. There was plenty of clearance in the front end, just not so much behind. Terry Lee Bryson, Staccato's boy, come on.
Two.
Jumped too well.
3. Oh.
2 left to go. Amiris and Poirmont, Leona and Johan.
Oh, and we've got the light poles on these on the top rail, just to add to it.
Leona. Played for you here if you just go clear. He's got the power in the back end to do it.
Come on. Oh.
Hesitation on takeoff. Chested it. So now Johan is last to go. He just needs to jump clear and he's got it in the bag. 20,000 Rand on offer as we take a look at the replay. Yeah, there was hesitation on takeoff. And then it was always never going to happen. Come on, Johan. Pour moi. 20,000 reasons why you should clear this. Yes! Johan!
He's done it!
20,000 Rand, the winner, Johan Lotta, Nova Sonnenstrasse, Poirmont, the only one to clear the 170. And look at him, loves it.
Look at that. How fantastic was that?
Well done, Johan. Let's take a look at the replay of the 4 jumps. Last to go, the only one who managed to jump clear. Here we go, the replay of the winner, Johan Lotta. Nova Sonnenstrasse entry, Poirmont. Let's see. Super round there from Johan. Well done.
Absolutely. And Poirmont locked on, committed.
That's the horse. That's all the horse. Well done.
And I think the horse is just as thrilled as he is, as Johan is about that.
It's going to put him in the World Cup tomorrow. He's just proved he can jump big jumps. Well done, Johan. 20,000 Rand goes his way. Now, there was 5,000 Rand for second, but do we have a second? Do they share that 5,000? Who gets second?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
And there was R1,000 for anybody who made it to the third round. We haven't had a third round.
No, we haven't. So I think that one gets negated completely. But as for second place, well, I suppose they could all tie for second place, but then it's kind of a couple of $100 each.
There's only one. Johan Lotte, the winner. Okay, we've just been told the other 6 riders will share second. Yeah, 5,000 I think was on offer for second. Divided by 6, you're right, a couple of hundred. 20,000 Rand to Johan, just like that.
Not bad for sort of half an hour in the evening. See, Johan's over the moon with that. Very proud of Pomar for his efforts this evening, and as he should be. What a super showing. Shelley Moore there, going forward, congratulating Johan. Ribbons for Pomar, cash for Johan.
He jumped at the best right from the get-go.
Absolutely, right through that practice.
Even that practice round, he looked like the one that was having most respect and jumping it easiest out of all of them. So well done to him. Caroline will be chuffed. The horse jumped the big fence, jumped the 170, just the fence before. Dropped a toe on that, so 4 penalties, but in terms of the rules, if you hit any of them, that's it.
Yeah, but she'll be happy with that. I mean, I think the final fence is what would have put her off the most, and honestly, from this, she'll take away that he cleared that fence. So Annalise also getting her a ribbon there on time, and a Terry with Staccato's boy. And I think the others have gone back to the stables. So I think we've got just Johan and the Greys left.
Big thank you to N&T Diamonds. There they are next to Johan. Sponsors this competition. Very generous of them. 20,000 Rand to Johan Lotte. Courtesy of N&T Diamonds. Then Rowan back home at Nova Zornenstrahl. Don't think she's here. I haven't seen her, but then again I haven't seen anybody. Just sat up here on our little balcony for the past 2 days. But Lynn, if you're at home watching, congratulations. There's your boy, or your boys. And Pomar, the winner of the 6-bar competition this evening, pocketing their 20,000 Rand cash, clears at 1m70. Still a long way, it has to be said, off Nabab Forever's record. Just shows you what a absolute 6-bar machine that horse was at 205. 35 centimeters higher than what these horses were able to jump tonight. And he didn't do it just once. He won multiple 6-bar competitions, Nabab. Sadly no longer with us. Absolute legend of the 6-bar. Well done, Johan.
What a fantastic outing for him.
He deserves it.
Absolutely does. Superb from the beginning. Fantastic over the final fence. And I think it's going to be a while, though, before we see another Nabab. I think that record's going to hold a while, because that was quite some jumping. But Pomar looked like he had it in him today. Pity no one else got through with him. Nonetheless, great job, Johan.
Lots of fun being had by all here at Durban Shongweni Club. The crowds are starting to move out. 6-bar competition, always popular. We do hope that you have enjoyed it at home here on Equestrian Live. Of course, this evening is Saturday. More action here from the Durban Shongweni Club on the main day tomorrow. World Cup, the 3rd in the series. 12:30 start time. sponsored by aQuellé, into the Foresyte Winter Festival for 2022. Plenty of jumping. So we're going to leave you on these pictures, myself and Michaela. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. It's a later start. We'll be on air at 8:20. A little bit later than what we've started the previous 2 days. 8:20 start time tomorrow as we build up to a 12:30 start time for the World Cup. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Looking forward to that. For myself, Aidan, after a long day here in broadcast, and Michaela, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.